So kids know about food, but they really don't understand the process of food. That's what you're trying to teach them, right?
Yes, about the connection between food and growing and all of the things in between.
Okay, so you're going to show me what the kids would be doing, and it's really an important lesson about seeds, right?
Yes, yes. This is one of the activities that we can do all winter long because there's seeds always out in the garden, whether that's melons or peppers, which is
like
something
we've got
that we
here.
have here.
Yeah.
We would do a lot of activities out in the garden when it was the summertime with the kids, but because the garden's mostly put to bed, this is a great activity that we can do to represent some of the things that we would be doing
So
with the
kids come to camp, what can they learn from this pepper?
They would learn that there is a whole cycle of the growing process, and that cycle starts with seeds.
Okay.
You have to have seeds to grow this pepper for the next season.
Okay.
So we would introduce them to the food, we would cook with this pepper, but we would also show them that this pepper would be grown from another seed.
From another seed, and you're going to do a little harvesting. That's what we're doing today, is harvesting
what we're
seeds.
doing.
Show me how we do it.
Okay, so we're going to use these knives that we would use with the kids. They are plastic knives, and
I thought it was really interesting that you've got a really safe knife that does the job.
Yeah, kids love chopping stuff, and we love showing them that. We love showing them cooking skills, culinary skills, and a way that we can do that really effectively and
cool.
safely is using these plastic knives. So we're going to take this knife and we're going to cut the top off the pepper.
Okay.
And you got to put a little force behind it, but
That'll work.
and you can kind of cut around that middle part if you need to.
There we go. We
Doesn't
got
have
the
to be
top
super
off.
beautiful.
Okay.
And once you have the top off, we're going to cut around these edges
Oh, we cut around. I got you.
so that we can get this middle part out.
Okay, we're pulling the whole middle out of it.
We're pulling
There
the
we
whole
go.
middle out where the seeds are. And then with this, it's actually pretty awesome because you can still use that pepper to cook with.
Okay.
So once we cut off that top piece,
I got
we
that
have
middle out of
all-
there.
Nice.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Yeah,
All
all the
those
seeds
seeds in there.
Okay. I think kids are fascinated when they learn something they've seen maybe before. They start learning the purpose for it.
Yeah, and
Okay.
you'd be amazed. Once we get the seeds out, they're desperate to put them in the ground.
Really?
Yes.
Let's plant right away.
Let's do it.
So how do we go from here?
So then we can just start using our fingers and they'll just start popping right off.
Pop right off of there.
And it's okay if it's a little messy. They go flying everywhere.
Okay.
A big part of working with the kids is showing them that it's okay to make some mistakes. It's okay to get a little messy.
Yeah. Well, this is fun. This is true hands-on learning here. Yeah.
That's right. Oh, we get our hands in the dirt. We get our hands in different types of foods. It's
Got a lot of
really
seeds in
fun.
there.
A lot of seeds.
Yeah.
And something that we won't do right now, but I do want to highlight, is that we would let these dry for a little bit. You can feel that they're
Okay.
a little wet.
Yeah, because they just came out.
They just came out. So we would put these on a paper towel, and then after a couple of days, we would have them design their seed packets with the
Okay.
name of the seeds, and then we would get them to design a pepper or something that
Draw
represents
one on there.
a pepper
I like
to
that.
them.
Turns into an art project. too.
Yes. Oh, yes. You want to connect all of the things. So we're going to do what we would do once they were dried, which is take a couple of the seeds and put them into our seed packet.
Okay. There you go. Throw a few more in there because I like peppers.
Yes. And then we can close that seed packet up and imagine the beautiful design that I
Yeah.
imagine you would put on it.
Sure. And then this is ready for them to take home, or
They
what
take
can
them
they do
home.
with this?
Yes, so at the end of each of the camps, we have a number of things, whether it's art or things that they can really use, put to a practical use when they take home, and they will take all of that home at the end of the camp.
And this is a camp that for years, they can do the same thing. Show mom and dad what they're learning, and all of a sudden, you've got a way to have something else in your garden
That's right.
from here on out.
That's right. Oh, we often hear that they go home and they'll plant one of their seeds and see what happens. And their families are oftentimes very encouraging of that practice.
It sounds like a lot of fun.